Good morning, guys. Daze with Jordan the Lion once again. My mind's blown. I woke up today at 6 a.m. and I already had 135 views on my video from yesterday, the Manelli Mansion. What was up with the weird way I said video? Yeah, blew my mind because when I used to wake up like 2 months ago, my views would be like at 50. And my goal would be 100 for the day. So to wake up and I had already overshot the goal of 100 and almost to 150. Actually, like within a half an hour, I was up to like 150. So thank you so much. That's so cool. Right now, if you hear like some all that stuff in the background, it's because the coffee that Daryl and Darla sent me is brewing right now. I'm going to be having that Tim Hortons coffee in about 5 minutes. But I'm up early because I got a weird day. Yesterday, a friend of mine who's in production sent me a text message and said, "Hey, do you want to make $250 for 2 hours of work tomorrow?" And I said, "Yes, I do." Unfortunately, she needs me at 1 o'clock. And my doctor's appointment is supposed to be at 2. And my Andy Warhol thing is either... Well, it says I can be there early, so I was going to go at 11:30. So I'm definitely going to do the Andy Warhol, and I'm going to call at 9 o'clock in a little bit when the doctor's office opens because I'm supposed to have my MRI today. But I want to see if they can change it because, you know, with the kind of work that I do and the way that I make a living, it's you have to pretty much keep your schedule open and you have to take jobs as they come. And even that job that I did, that vlogging job 2 days ago, I was asked to do a catering job the night before. And I was just like, no, I'm sorry, I'm already busy working tomorrow, I can't do it. Just things come up last minute, and that's what the case here. I do need the MRI, but I really need to make the money when I can make it, and so I'm going to call them and see if maybe they can get me in early. Maybe like I can go down there right now, or maybe later, or another day, and it won't be a huge problem. But I hear the coffee brewing, so... Today we're going to the Andy Warhol Museum, and then after that, your guess is as good as mine, guys. Daze with Jordan the Lion begins now. There it is, the Tim Hortons. I can't wait to try it. And I'm going to get the true taste because I drink my coffee black. Just like the Heart Procession. Hi, bud. Good morning. I'm going to give you some of the new food that you got. Yeah. You got some food sent to you yesterday, some grain-free food, and we're going to give you some now to try out. Look at that face. Who wouldn't love that face? Look at that face. Crazy man. Crazy guy. Everybody loves to see your face, man. There it is. There it is. They love it. They love it. Look at that tail. The Tim Hortons coffee was awesome. That was a nice change of pace because... I'd never had it before, and I love Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I will probably always love the coffee that my mom sends me all the time. I don't know if you guys knew that. The way that I get my coffee, and I never have to buy it, is because my mom is a member of Boca Java Coffee Club, and she gets so much coffee that she can't drink it all. So what she does is she gets 1 month, and then the next month she has it sent to me. And so every other month I get about 8 bags of coffee sent to me. But this Tim Hortons was really great. But I just saw that it's going to rain, and I was going to go hang out with Kevin later today. Actually, he lives up by where I'm going to be doing that 2-hour job. So what I'm hoping is, hoping it doesn't start raining just yet, and that I can hop in the shower, and I'm going to take off to the Warhol exhibit and see if they'll let me do it a little bit early, and do all that before the rain starts. I'm running low on juice. I'm going to have to go buy some vegetables today so I can use the juicer. I just bought this because I needed change the other day across the street at the market. So I've been working off that one and haven't had to juice anything. But unfortunately, guys, my 2-hour gig just got postponed because there's a strong chance of rain right around the time that they were going to be doing it. And just to save everybody the cost, because usually on productions like this, if they get you out there, once you're out there, they got to pay you no matter what. So they just decided to postpone it a day or so, so I'm back to my original schedule of heading to the Warhol and then heading to my doctor's appointment. Wah, wah. And since it's a museum, I may or may not just do still photos. I really like the way that came out last time I went to the LACMA, so I might just do still photos to truly capture Andy Warhol's beauty in the paintings, not have me talking through it or the camera wobbling around. And look at what I stumbled upon as I was walking by. I think they would have had a statue or something, right? Dick Clark, for crying out loud, the American Bandstand, the oldest teenager. Wow, that looks awesome up there, but that business looks way, way, way too fancy to have paid for that to be done, I would think. What do I know? Look at that cool art. That explains why there was graffiti on the outside. It's probably Obey. Man, you would never find this gallery if you were just looking to stumble upon it. Now I understand why they have reservations that I had to make 2 months ago. Way out in the middle of nowhere. This whole industrial complex back here, it's all museums, or it's all little art galleries. All of them. Now I just gotta find where the one I'm supposed to be at is. Oh, look, there's another one of those kook things on the telephone pole, like I found in Echo Park. Okay, I had to continue even further back into this, and I finally found it. I hope it's worth it. This is all galleries. You could spend an entire day. These are museums, galleries. I've counted 6 of them so far. There it is, the Revolver Gallery. Alright, I am gonna roll video because there's just so much to see, but so much of it is similar. So cool. Andy's car. This is probably the one that Joe D'Alessandro's brother used to chauffeur him around in. See, he's even got 8 tracks in there. The Rolling Stones is one of them. Of course it is. And of course I'm gonna have to try and talk over quite a bit of it, but oh, there's Andy with one of the boxes that's in here. They're playing a lot of Velvet Underground, which you know I love, but because of that I can't. 1965 synthetic polymer paint. So I'm gonna have to talk a little bit. Oh, there's a picture of Andy in his car. How cool is that? Let me get the front of it too.
That was in Denver. She was at the Wells Fargo.
On with the tour, let's go. I wish I wouldn't get in trouble for having music because you know I love Velvet Underground. Absolutely love Velvet Underground. Wow. This is so cool, I love this stuff. All these famous silk screens. From his endangered species collection. So cool, look at that, yeah. Muhammad Ali. So nice. So cool, John Gotti. I like this next room I just peeked over and glanced into. They have some statues of Andy. And then, of course, his great women's collection. Oh yeah, so good. course, you guys probably know, if you know anything about Andy Warhol, he actually had a whole factory of people who would help him create this stuff. So it's kind of weird because technically not everything would have been him, like him creating it, but then you probably know there's also, or maybe you don't know, there's a story about how a lot of his old silk screens came into the possession of one of his old assistants, and his assistant was like actually making some Andy Warhol prints out of them, and so there's kind of like technically some fake Andy Warhols. All the way down to a yellow finger. Check this out. Andy's couch. And there he is, laying on it. Well, that's definitely Jane Fonda. For sure. Oh, I think that's Candy Darling. And what's kind of cool is that a lot of the stuff in this gallery is actually for sale. It's not all just for show. It's not a museum piece. It's truly a gallery where you can buy it all. Oh, check this out. This is like the Kennedy story. So you can see the presidential seal and Jackie and JFK, all the way down to they have a little thing about Johnson, Lee Harvey Oswald, the gun that they claim that he killed Kennedy with, if you believe that theory. And there's Jackie at the funeral. Here's all of his collage, camouflage works, and this is totally my kind of stuff. I love camouflage anything. I love that pattern, always have. Pretty cool. Let's see if I can back out and get like kind of the whole wall in there for you. You'd be surprised who'll hang an electric chair in the living room, especially if the background matches the drapes. And here's some of his electric chair collection. I take it this is like the gift shop, or all the things that they used to make of Andy that you could buy. Skateboards, Campbell suit. You can even buy an Andy Warhol wig if you need one. There's one of the wigs. Who shot Andy Warhol? Yeah, those are literally all cans. That's not like a wallpaper or anything. Those are all cans. It's part of the glitter series. Diamond dust. That makes sense. There's Ted Kennedy. Kind of puzzling. It's clearly obviously all modern work because vote Hillary. Kind of an odd one. Unless he did it from the grave. Here's Alexander the Great. So cool. I love these boots. Oh, and how fitting that they would be playing the Rolling Stones and Mick Jagger as we're walking out of here, and I'm walking right past all the Mick Jagger stuff. You know what's crazy? I always wondered how he Out of all the images of Maryland, he picked this one to do. That car. Oh, I'd love to have a Rolls-Royce. Not that one, though. I think that Dracula is the Christopher Lee Dracula. Looks like to me. Not Bela Lugosi. It's definitely about to rain. I'm very glad that I brought my leather jacket with me as well, because this cut-off jean jacket vest that I wear is not going to cut it today. Well, it definitely decided to rain today, and I got my doctor's appointment downtown. It sucks. Oh my gosh, guys, it is, it's so windy out here. The windows are blowing off the building, and you can see that broken one up there, and they're falling down onto the street. Insane. Look at that. That patch there. And then there's a broken one right there. Then up further up. I am extremely glad that I brought my umbrella and my leather jacket. Just the walk from the car over to here was insane. There was, well, you saw all that debris blowing off the building. It's raining like crazy. Now I'm gonna go see my doctor and hopefully not have cancer. Okay, it's been a few minutes. I'm not feeling confident here. A lady just walked out of the rain and looked at her friend and said, "Oh my gosh, we're gonna melt." What are they, like witches? That is actually one of my vlogging goal places right there. I've been in the waiting room for over an hour. You guys can imagine what kind of mood I'm in now. Well, that could not have been more of a waste of time. They referred me to another doctor in the same office who did the same exact thing. He looked at my hand visually and then said, "You need an MRI." So he scheduled me to come back in another 6 weeks, which is what I thought I was here for today, was to get an MRI, but apparently I was just here to say hi. So I sat in the waiting room for an hour, sat in his office for 45 minutes waiting for him to talk to me for nothing. Well, it looks like it's gotten even worse out here. Awesome. All right, I've cut up all the stuff for the juice. Let's juice this sucker. There we go. There we go, that's everything. Let's dump it into the little sippy cup container. Bingo! Alright guys, I feel like we're like in an end of days scenario around here in Los Angeles, like with the typhoon that's going on out in the middle of the street, so I'm going to call it a night. But I just wanted to thank Mark Potter for sending a donation to the vlog today, and all you guys for watching as usual. I love reading all the comments, and today was, like I said earlier, it was a kind of a special day because I woke up and it was like already over 100 views when I woke up, and then within like half an hour I was like at 150, and wow. Thank you so much. I feel like it's growing every day, and I can't thank you enough. So if you like this video, please give it the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and if you want my green sunglasses on vlog 200, send in your idea for a great vlog to dazewithjordantheline@gmail.com. And if you want to donate to Patreon or PayPal or something, hit me up, dazewithjordantheline@gmail.com, and we'll see you tomorrow. From Jordan and Jaw in Hollywood, California, Lionhearts, good night.